they ain't letting me. You know my energy, bitch, he could gather assemblies. Trying to compare like a simile. I got the loudest sound, don't mean a symphony. Remember they tried to belittle me. Now I got bills like I'm Hillary. Don't really care if you feeling me. I know.
2K TV here with Anthony Davis. In your intro press conference to the Lakers, you said that you hopped right on 2K when you signed, or you got traded, and you threw a virtual lob from
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. A well-polished group of players as they can. It can be a circus. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Horford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Simons in at the 1. And for Seattle, Ant's out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Harris in at the 2 spot. Chris, we're getting into a new season, but already we're seeing teams hit that injury bug early on.
Yeah, Kevin, don't you just hate to see it? So hopefully those guys come back healthy. And, man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before. So they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back. And, by the way, you have a guy that you've developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Simons, the pass to Horford. Horford double team. 5 on the clock. Booker against Bogdanovic. No good from Booker. And even 3-on-3 break. Lillard with no one around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Horford finds Simmons. Carter looking around. Pass to Booker. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And here's Simmons for 3. And no good. Ready by Bogdanovic. For Seattle, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Booker against Harris. And that one drops.
The dribbling maneuvering of Harris, I mean, just an absolute genius with the ball in his hands. Well, you look at Tobias Harris, I mean, it's remarkable the way he's improved. His confidence from 3-point range, a huge part of it.
Now here's Booker. They need this one. Nance gets the rebound.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And I tell you, Bogdanovic is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, you look at Harris's long-range shooting. Nothing special, Chris, through the first 6 years of his career. But then he turned it around.
Well, Kevin, you know he had laser eye surgery in the summer of 2017. And after that, his shooting improved dramatically. Man, I got to go get surgery now. Anyway, maybe he should be a spokesperson based on how well it worked out for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Simmons. Hook shot on the way. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Left side, Harris. Over Booker, and it's Seattle with another.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers trail by 9. Simons surveying the D. Booker outside. And there's the pass to Simons. from downtown. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now the dish to Lillard. For three. He can't hit that time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think is
knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Carter out there with Horford. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Simons in at the point. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Simmons.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay. As great as he is offensively, Kevin, Al Horford is even better on defense. Not a volume shot blocker or rebounder, but he's strong, agile, and always in the right place.
Now Booker, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Poke loose. Simons, the pass to Carter. Good work defensively by Turner. And Chris at the defensive end. So much of it is communication and positioning.
Yeah, offense is trying to force rotations and force mistakes. Horford doesn't take plays off, and his recognition is a step ahead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Seattle shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's Simons. Booker outside. Misses the three. Seattle leading by 8. Lillard, the pass to Harris. Nance outside. Bogdanovich against Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Simmons passes to Simons. Simmons trying to get open. The 76ers with another miss. For Seattle, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels at you.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Harris inside, defended by Booker. Good D by Booker.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrowed from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
46 seconds left in the first half. That's a 2 from Lillard. They get it back. No good on that one. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Booker.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker with it. He has 6. Shot from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. So that'll be it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their... Hey.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Seattle, they've got Turner. Hands out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Harris in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Harris after Ben Simmons' bucket. Left side, Harris. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Seattle shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Good on the shot. Booker's got 8 points. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Carter.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Good work there as it goes. Chris, you're talking about the Philly fans. They were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster.
Here's Harris. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Unable to get that one. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Bogdanovich against Simmons. Over Bogdanovich. Simmons missing again. Seattle trails by 5. Inside. Here's Simons, guarded by Harris. A nice shot by Simons.
Timeout. And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 17 points a game, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. .40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And look at the fearlessness. When it comes into play, when we talk about Simmons, he's a force inside.
And Simmons drops them both. Seattle trails by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. Clock at 4. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Lillard.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
For 3, Booker, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Horford. He's out there with Ben Simmons. Booker out there with Carter. And it's Simons in at the point.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here is Carter. Back to Simmons. Pass to Horford. Over Bogdanovich. That's good from Horford on the assist by Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 15. Lillard outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nance against Booker. From 13, the shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Horford. The 76ers leading by 15. Booker outside. Back to Horford. Booker trying to free himself up. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job. Okay, we don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. And the basket by Lillard.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in.
Simons, the pass to Simmons. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Lillard. Count that one.
And look at that. The touch of Lillard inside. So impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
And so Booker will bring it up for Philadelphia. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Booker. Over Harris. A nice shot by Booker. And the 76ers lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
So it's Philadelphia winning this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
Digital dash, go on a run if it's if they tryna clash. Now we a good boy, used to be flashback. Digital dash, he used to run with a